What up, boys? Welcome back to another video. It's your favorite YouTuber ever coming at you with some dieting advice. Yeah, but you didn't see this one coming. So recently I've been on a little bit of a cut. I know, it was about that time, guys. I was getting up there. Now I was like 22, 23% body fat. Now I'm reeling it in a little bit, getting a little leaner to kind of see what I'm working with at those lower body weights. And I've been making some really good progress. In fact, in the span of, what's it been? Since the beginning of April, by the recording of this video, it's the 18th of April, so 18 days. What is that? Let's do some math. What is that? 2 weeks and 2 days, right? Is that 2 weeks and 2 days? No, it's 2 weeks and 4 days. Sorry, I'm stupid. I have dropped 10 pounds already. It's pretty fast, right? How's that possible? I dropped 10 pounds and I'm really not even suffering. It's been actually really easy. I haven't even thought twice about it, and you know, the pounds keep coming off. How's that possible? Well, I'm gonna let you guys know in this video. So if you're like me, you're at the higher end of the body fat spectrum and your body weight's higher in general, you have the ability to drop a lot of weight very fast without really feeling the consequences of it. And if you have an event coming up or some sort of occasion where you want to look a little slimmer, you're not getting peeled for a bodybuilding show or anything. You just want to look a little bit better, fit a little snugger in your pants, and you know, look leaner in the face. This is some stuff you might want to integrate right now to see if maybe it might be the move for you. So one of the main things that I started doing, and this may not sit well with a lot of you, but I started eating salads more often.
Hein? Salade de chef.
What's that?
Salads, right? There really is no other food, guys, that follows the high volume, low calorie model like a salad does. It's literally the epitome of it. You get a salad like this big and it's fucking like 80 calories. And you can't really beat that. Now, it doesn't have to be super bland. That's the mistake that a lot of people make. They hate salads because they're eating vegetables they don't even like the taste of, and they don't even make them in a way that it makes it pleasant to eat. Guys, you can throw a serving of olive oil in there. It's only like 100 calories, 120 calories. You throw some feta cheese in there, you know, that's like 70 calories per serving. And one serving is all you really need. And then you got a salad that's like huge, 200, calories right here, and it's gonna fill you up for, you know, potentially a meal for the same volume that you would have eaten like 800, 1,000 calories. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Like, if you start doing that, of course, that's a large amount of calories in your diet now that is no longer there. So start eating some salads, guys. This isn't for a long-term thing. Like, this is in the short term. If you're trying to lose weight quick, this is something that's going to help you out a lot. So that's one thing. The next one that I started really doing, incorporating a lot, is finding lower calorie alternatives for the foods that I enjoy. Some of the main ones that come to mind right now is fat-free cheese, absolute godsend, especially shredded cheese. Now, this stuff is normally 120 calories per serving. You find the fat-free version, and it's literally 45 calories per serving. That's like what? A fraction? It was like 25% of the calories instead of the whole 125. And it's pure protein in the case of the cheese. You can also find lower calorie alternatives to things like bread, like sandwich bread in particular. I eat sandwiches all the goddamn time. Regular sandwiches on average are anywhere between 80 calories to 100 calories per slice. I found these this brand of sandwiches called like Delight, and they're 45 calories per slice. Again, godsend. Substantially lower calories for the same meal. And then you put those things together, you can make yourself some really bomb low-calorie sandwiches, but it extends, past that as well. You can buy lower-calorie tortillas. You can buy lower-calorie ground beef. You can buy chicken breast that's already lowish in calories. Everything that's lower in calories, start incorporating them, and while you may be still eating the same amount of food, the amount of calories you're eating are drastically lower. And in that way, you're actually dieting without it really feeling like you're dieting, because no compromise is really made there. So that's another thing that I've been doing that's been helping me out quite a bit. Now, what you're going to want to do in all these meals is you're going to want to make sure that there's at least 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal, because you need to be satiated, and protein is the most satiating macronutrient in the body. And it's also the one that's most calorically taxing to convert into energy. So by eating more protein, you're literally going to burn more calories. Therefore, you're going to lose more weight overall. Now, as the days go on, you're going to drop a good amount of water weight. One thing that you're going to want to do to make sure that happens is you're going to lower your carb intake. Not completely cut out carbs. Don't ever do that. You don't have to. It's pointless to do that. It's unnecessarily restrictive, and you're going to suffer for no reason. But for the time being, you're going to want to lower your carbs, and any carbs that you do get, you want to get it from high fiber sources like fruits. You want to get literally all of your carbs from fruits. No bags of chips, no rice, no pasta. Oatmeal will be fine because that's a high fiber source of carbs, and it's good to go. But for the most part, you're going to want it to get it from fruits, so you're getting the micronutrients and you're getting that fiber that's going to really fill you up and satiate you. Now, as you do that, you're literally going to lower your carbs without even thinking about it by almost 50%, which is going to lead to you losing water weight. So in the span of these next 2-3 weeks, up to a month, you're going to drop anywhere between 8 to 12 pounds, the majority of which will be water weight, but some of it will actually be fat as well. I've dropped 10 pounds. I'd say probably 7 pounds of that was just water, but 3 pounds of that was actual fat, and I'm actually looking noticeably quite a bit leaner, so I'm not exactly disappointed. These things, if you incorporate them in the long term, you'll drop a lot of weight and you'll get leaner than you've ever been if you continue to hammer them home and adjust them accordingly as you get leaner and leaner. But in just a short term as well, in that 1 month period, you can drop from literally, in my case, I was 198 pounds at my heaviest weigh-in to 188 pounds at my lightest weigh-in today. It's a no-brainer. It really isn't that hard. It doesn't take much willpower to adhere to it, and it doesn't really feel like you're suffering the whole time either. Another thing, if you're somebody who enjoys carbonated beverages and you like your sodas, just simply use the 0-calorie alternative that they give you. There isn't that much of a drop-off in flavor, and you're getting 0 calories as opposed to over 100 calories per serving of the same thing. There's 0-calorie versions of pretty much every single enjoyable, hyper-palatable food that people love eating, and you can find them at the most menial grocery store, down the street. So there really isn't much of a barrier for entry here either. Another thing I recommend, guys, in this period of time is eating the satiating foods. I know I mentioned protein earlier, but there are also foods that are just simply higher in the satiety index. Things like whole eggs, potatoes. Those are the main ones I really know of. But also like meat, like beef that's higher in fat. While it may be higher in calories, it's going to keep you full for longer. So incorporating those may be beneficial as well. Just be mindful of the serving sizes and make sure that you're not overdoing it. But yeah, I guess that would be it for this video. Those are the main tips that I wanted to cover in this. I just thought it was really cool because, I dropped 10 pounds, in a seemingly blink of an eye, and I haven't lost any performance in the gym. I haven't felt like I'm suffering. I'm not having hunger pains or anything. I'm not irritable. But yeah, I've dropped 10 pounds and I'm feeling good about it. Oh, actually, there is one more thing. Sorry, I'm all over the place. You're going to want to increase your activity. If right now you're only getting anywhere between like 2,000 to 4,000 steps per day, you're going to want to increase that to at least 10,000 steps per day on a consistent basis. I don't know what kind of job you may be working, but if you're somebody who's working a physically active job, it won't be that hard to do this because at work you're moving around anyway. But if you're somebody who's sedentary, this is especially important. This is actually the missing link in a lot of cases for people who have a hard time losing weight, is they're sedentary the majority of the entire day. So changing that as well will do a lot to increase your caloric burn per day and lead to that weight loss over time. Yeah, and that is the actual last of it, you guys. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. Hopefully you're able to now drop that stubborn weight that you've been wanting to drop for, whatever occasion that may be coming up pretty soon. But yeah, thank you for your time. You have a great rest of your day. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications for the next time I upload. And as always, bye!